All right, guys, I'm here with Naylor Taliaferro. No, I messed it. I get it right.
You got it good. You got it good.
Naylor Taliaferro. That's what I say. Lawn care rookie. What is calling that?
Yeah.
But I got him on here because we're at Toro, and he's showing me the Toro Grandstand Multi-Force, and he's got one. And so I thought, well, let me get somebody, real pro. I mean, the Toro people are great. But they talk so fast because they just talk about all the space. I'm like, let's get a, lawn care guy to talk about it. So, so tell me about this thing as far as, let's just understand the concept here. It's like it's a lawnmower that has a bunch of attachments on it. So, tell me how you use. I mean, is this like your primary mower? You use this mowing grass?
Well, so my first mower was the regular Toro Grandstand. So there's a Grandstand and there's the Grandstand Multi-Force, which they both look the same except for the big receiver hitch apparatus that attachments are attached to, and the hydraulic, the hydro kit and all that stuff. So that's all added to it. So it's the same frame and the same deck and the same,
pretty much the same mower.
Exactly, but the Multi-Force adds all this other stuff so that you can put attachments. The caster wheels up here they move out for the attachments that you put in the front, right? If you put a plow in there, they have to move out so that it's not in the way. You take the deck off. So there's different things like that they change up so that you can have attachments. So for me, so this was my second mower. Because the other one was getting old. It was getting close to 2,000 hours. I needed something to kind of replace it and make that one the backup, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to get the Multi-Force because I figured that would get the most out of my business, right? This way I can get attachments and kind of grow as my business grows, something that I could grow into. So like there's a massive blower attachment. It was like the first attachment I got, like a huge turbine engine blower.
So you do that for like leaf cleanup,
right?
And stuff?
Yeah, for leaf removal throughout the fall. And if you have like commercial properties with parking lots, it's a lot easier to, sometimes in the winter the dust and the sand and all that gravel gets on there, so you can blow all that off really easy. You just ride up and down with the blower on, and it's all controlled up here. Like the mower blade deck belts are wrapped to whatever attachment you have that's powered, and you hit your blades on and it powers that attachment, like a blower or a snow blower they have, which I don't have that, or a snow plow, which I don't have, but I have the snow broom, so I can broom off work sites if you're trying to clean up debris off of the concrete, or if you're trying to clean snow, right? Like driveways, walkways, things like that. You can quickly, you angle it and you can quickly blow all the snow off of it, and it scrapes it right down to the ground, versus a plow is more for pushing heavy amounts of snow. The brooms really clean it perfectly. You don't even need to put salt or anything down.
So in Virginia, y'all have like, y'all don't get like,
exactly, we don't get a ton of snow, so I don't need plows. A broom would be a lot easier for me to clear that off real quick and not have to worry about it.
But do people pay you for that? Like you get customers that'll pay you to do stuff with their snow?
Yeah, for sure, but only when we get it, right? Only when we get like 3 or 4 inches, or more, and people are like, man, I can't really, there's nothing else I can do with this. I need to get out. If they can't get out their driveway, if it's too much, then that's when they call us.
Virginia's kind of those awkward states where you can't really plan to make money off snow, but it's there if maybe it'd be a bonus in one year.
Absolutely.
That's the way it is for us in Alabama. We got hit bad with army worms this year.
Right. So did we.
Yeah, it was kind of like, all right, man, extra money for army worms, but you can't count on it because it may be 5 years before I see them again.
100%, and that's why there's different attachments that you can get on this mower instead of investing in like a big plow or unit or something. You just get some stuff for this, but it's all year round. They keep coming out with attachments. This mulch force, this big bucket here, is the newest attachment. This thing is awesome.
I think this might be the newest and best attachment.
Yeah,
this thing is really cool.
Yeah, you can put a lot of stuff in there. I mean, it has a weight limit. It's not like a skid steer or anything like that, but you can definitely put a lot of mulch in there, and a small amount of dirt and some gravel, things like that, and just really move it around a lot easier. Use the unit to move it around, dump it real easily. So it's a good unit, something to keep growing in, because I knew they were going to keep coming out with more attachments. So now I've got the Multi-Force, and I can just buy attachments. Once you get it all set up, you just keep getting attachments. So. Yeah,
I'm going to get on this thing in a minute. I'm going to we're going to trade places, and I'm going to see if I can ride. I'm going to make this mulch thing work, but it's pretty cool because it's literally a dump bed for putting mulch in there. Right, tell us about, just quickly while I got you on the GIE rallies coming. People want to go to that, and how to find you, and then tell them about, I want what you're doing online. Your podcast, and I know I was probably your best guest you've had, but you've had some other decent guests too. But just talk to us about that real quick before I get on this mower and see if I can not wreck it.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just like you, been on YouTube and Instagram and all that, but I have a podcast now, the LCR Media Podcast. We interview folks such as yourself, Jason, and just I focus on different topics and try to find guests to talk about those topics with me that maybe have experience with that in their life, as well as if it's a new guest, their whole backstory and what their business looks like and how they are doing in life and all that. So it's a good time, just more content to create. As far as the GIE goes, it's a great once a year thing. Road to the GIE Facebook group is a great place for everyone to go because it has everything. I put everything in there. All the other content creators put their stuff in there that has to do with the GIE. All the different events that are going on are there, like the GIE rally, there's information there. There's a live podcast panel that you're gonna be on, Jason, as a guest with myself, Caleb and Paul Jameson. We're going to be interviewing you and Alan Hain and Corey Ballard and Sean and Savannah Spencer, and we're going to be on stage with a live studio audience on Friday morning. The rally is Thursday night, so we kind of have a whole good time frame there of activity at the GIE. So, but all that information is in the Road to the GIE on Facebook. Just Google Road 2 and it'll probably finish it for you because it's a popular group there.
And where's the rally going to be at this year? I know it's moved to location.
Yeah, it's going to be at Copper and King's Distillery this year versus where it was in the past. It's an outdoor venue. It's really cool. So there's a lot more versatility there with everything that's been going on. So, but yeah, again, all that information's on the Road to the Facebook group on Facebook.
All right, I'm going to try to ride this machine. I'm going to see if I can raise this dump bed because I don't have one of these. I might not get, but if I was putting mulch out, I would want to use this machine right here. Appreciate you watching the video. Pretty glad I got to ride the Toro Multi-Force. No, I'm sorry. Glad I got to ride the Toro Multi-Force. And you can see how cool that thing would be if you were mowing grass or doing mulch. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.